Hey everyone, just coming back with another update on those bark collie comparisons. Had some more time to use them. Sorry, haven't had a chance to update here recently. I actually had to go to the hospital and have a minor surgery done, but nothing too major. Anyway, just wanted to update you guys again about the two different systems I've been using. Alright, let's start off with the Dogtra YS600. I've had that one on for a couple days, and I was kind of wrong actually with the first update I gave you. I don't think it actually was fully charged when I pulled it out of the box. I think that was actually one of the reasons why the dog wasn't actually silent that first review I gave you. I think the battery actually was dead, so of course that didn't quiet her down, because when I used it there the second time, it seemed to be working fine. I actually put it on the older female, and when I went out for feeding time, she did not make a single bark, as you've seen her do some of these other videos when I've gone out for feeding time. So I think that is actually a pretty decent color there. It kept her quiet at feeding time. I don't have the video of that one. I just have this more recent video that you'll see where I did not have the system on her, but I did try to experiment on her with a Dogtra YS600, and she was completely silent at feeding time, and I do think that is a pretty decent color right there. I'm going to experiment more with that one and go back and forth and see how the two of them compare, and I'm going to experiment some more with that young female with that YS600. So far, I think that seems to be a pretty good system too. Like I said, I'm going to continue to experiment more with that one my own self. So we'll move on now to the SportDog SBC-R. And I've had that one on the young female for a few days. It has definitely kept her quiet. However, I think it has give her a little tone when I don't think that she was even actually barking or making any kind of thing, because I've heard her squeal a little bit, and kind of shocked her, I think, when inadvertently, when she wasn't even having any attempt to bark or anything. So I don't know if it just kind of shocks her, maybe outside of the when she should be shocked. So that's maybe one downfall maybe I've seen with that one. But I mean, overall, yeah, it's definitely kept her quiet. Like I said, I think maybe she's getting shocked when she shouldn't be shocked. So I don't know. Like I said, of course, still got a little while to experiment with both of them. I'm going to keep, going back and forth and see what I think about them. But so far, both of them is actually, when they're fully charged, they've definitely worked, kept the dogs quiet. So I'm going to actually go back and experiment more with that the Dogtra system on the young dog. I mean, like I said, when I put it on my older female after I give it a full charge, it kept her quiet when I went out at feeding time. Like I said, I just did it there that one time, and she was quiet at supper time. I mean, the couple of videos I showed you when I went out there at supper time, then she likes to, let you know she's hungry. She wants to be fed. But otherwise, as I said, I'm just going to keep going back and forth. So far, I mean, I think, they both definitely work as a bark collar. I mean, my thoughts are, maybe the SportDog might give them a little inadvertent shock when they may not need it. But I don't know. I want to keep going back and forth and see what I think it might need to be used to actually correct the dog properly, but we'll see what happens, see what works best. But here's a little video, you know, of what it was, you know, their feeding time the other night. So I'll just let you see that real quick. See, I'm out here at the kennels right now, and it's nice and quiet. Of course, now as I say that, the older female wants to speak up a little bit, but you don't hear anything out of that young female, which is the one I've been trying to get more from the bark collar. But we'll continue the comparison. Over there is the older male. Let's take a look at them right there. So, yeah, right there, here's that young female, one I've been working on. I mentioned I tried the Dogtra on the older female just to see how that would work for her. At that time, I'd actually had the SportDog on the young female and the Dogtra on the older female, just to see how the two would work. But SportDog was, in my mind, maybe given an inadvertent shock here or there on the young female, because I'd hear her yip, and I mean, she wouldn't bark or anything, but I just hear her yip a little bit here and there. Nothing too extravagant. I mean, it was very hit and miss, maybe once or twice, but it was just something that I just kind of noted. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it was just something to think about, I guess. Like I said, the Dogtra on the older female, then, like I said, normally she would bark as you see in the videos when I'd go out to feed her. But the time I did have the Dogtra on the older female, then she didn't bark at all. Like I said, unfortunately I didn't have my phone or camera with me to record that moment when I was out there feeding them, when they both had the bark collars on. So maybe I'll try it again sometime and get some video of what it's like when they both have the bark collars on, and show you what it's like when it's just quiet out there. So, alright. Anyway, if you want to keep following this, just hit the subscribe button and just let me know what you guys think. So, I appreciate you guys watching these videos, and until next time, just press the subscribe button, hit that bell, be notified whenever I upload new videos. Thanks again, God bless.